EastEnders Jamie Borthwick, known as Jay in the soap, shares his journey with health anxiety and how therapy aided him. He's running the London Marathon for Prostate Cancer UK, a cause close to his heart due to family experiences. Borthwick emphasizes the importance of mental health awareness alongside physical health initiatives. EastEnders Jamie Borthwick, I have terrible health anxiety, but therapy really helped me. The actor talks to Aubrey Jackson about running the London Marathon for Prostate Cancer UK. By Aubrey Jackson, Pennsylvania. April 10, 2024 at 8:26 a.m. British Summer Time. Like many people running the London Marathon later this month, EastEnders actor Jamie Borthwick will be pounding the pavements for a cause close to his heart. Borthwick, 29, who plays Jay in the popular BBC One soap, is tackling the 26.2-mile challenge in support of Prostate Cancer UK, raising funds and awareness of the disease which has impacted various members of his family. Both his dad, Simon, 57, and uncle have overcome prostate cancer, while he also has a cousin currently going through treatment. Thankfully, with Dad and Uncle Charlie it was caught very early. We managed to get it removed and thankfully it was all fine. My cousin is having treatment, but it's all looking like it's going to be fine, says Borthwick, who will also be filming for EastEnders on Marathon Day, running in character along with co-star Emma Barton. Viewers have already seen the pair training for the iconic event in memory of Jay's late wife Lola, who died from a brain tumor last year. But I appreciate that I'm one of the very lucky ones, Borthwick adds of his dad and uncle's subsequent recovery. Because I know there's a lot of people who sadly don't have the same news as me. According to Prostate Cancer UK, 1 in 8 men will get the condition. It mostly affects people aged 50 and over, and is also more common among black men and those with a close family history. Symptoms mainly involve changes in someone's urinating habits, such as difficulty starting to pee or fully emptying the bladder, a weak flow and needing to go more often, especially at night. While none of these things automatically mean you have cancer, getting things checked is important, as prostate cancer is usually easily treatable when detected early. Still, a diagnosis is always a shock. Borthwick recalls being knocked for 6 when his parents sat him down a couple of years ago to break the news about his dad's cancer. As you can imagine, I was in fits crying. I was in floods. When my mom actually explained to me that it had been caught early and was going to be okay, I was like, okay, the Barking-born actor recalls. I took him to hospital the next day with my mum. The surgery went well, the doctors were fantastic, and thankfully he's been through his checks and it's all clear, we're all good. While Borthwick didn't know a lot about the disease before this, prostate cancer had previously been on his radar after experiencing bouts of prostatitis, an inflamed prostate due to an infection. I remember being really worried and health anxiety kicking in, because I thought I had prostate cancer. Thankfully, I just had an infection, he explains. But now because my dad's had it, I do have an increased risk of getting it, so I'll go for checks when I'm 45. There's no national screening program in the UK for prostate cancer, but anyone concerned can ask their GP for a PSA blood test, which can help detect cancer, from age 50 or age 45 if they have a family history or known higher risk. As someone who's struggled with health anxiety since his teens, for Borthwick, it's a balance of taking care of his mental well-being and staying informed about his health. I have terrible health anxiety, I'm a massive hypochondriac. Every day, I wake up and go, what's wrong with me today? I had a really bad phobia about being sick, emetophobia it's called, it actually started with that, Borthwick explains. Then as I got older, that developed into more health things. I've just had to manage it, really, he adds. I had therapy for the phobia, it was that bad, and ever since then the coping mechanisms and tools I gathered in the therapy sessions have really helped me. But I don't think these things ever fully leave you. You just become equipped to be able to deal with it, and that's exactly where I'm at now. I'm far from perfect, but I'm certainly in a much better place than it was 10 years ago. He's determined not to let it stop him enjoying life. Life can change in an instant. For me now, it's about having that in mind and really remembering that. I feel like I have a responsibility to myself to live my life to the fullest, because everything can change, he says. Despite all the marathon training, Borthwick doesn't consider himself a natural runner, but does feel more revitalized after getting out there. Especially if the weather's nice, I like being able to go running around the forest and the trees. It gets me thinking about nicer things happening in my life. I kind of go back to nice memories while I'm out on a run. And it gives me a chance to maneuver all the day-to-day issues and problems. My mind just never stops, so it's a nice time for me to compartmentalize things in my brain. While not one for following wellness fads, Borthwick has always been health conscious, saying, "I've never smoked, I've never drunk, I've never taken a drug ever in my life." Aside from that, for him, it's all about embracing the simple joys in life. "I just do things I enjoy, really. I love playing my guitar, I love being with my friends, going on little trips away. Just being around people, really. I play football whenever I can, I'm a big snooker boy. That's the stuff that makes me feel good." The whole family will be cheering from the sidelines on marathon day. It'll be exciting, because obviously we're going to be filming, so a few of our crew will be with us as well. It's going to be a good experience. I've just got to get around. I'm not looking to do it in any kind of time format, I just want to get round and enjoy the experience. Jamie Borthwick is joining more than 190 prostate cancer UK runners, funding vital research that will help save and enrich thousands of lives. You can sponsor Jamie online at EastEnders. Fans love a perfect twist in the Six murder plot. EastEnders viewers reckon one character is a hero. EastEnders fans are thrilled by the latest twist in the Six murder plot. They're delighted that resourceful Stacey Slater has come up with the idea of framing evil Dean Wicks for the crime. Back at Christmas, a terrified Linda Carter stabbed Keanu Taylor to death with a meat thermometer as he tried to kill Sharon Watts. Helped by Denise, Stacey, Suki and Kathy, the women all hid Keanu's body under the floor in the cafe. But now Keanu has been discovered, and for a few days it looked like Sharon was going to be the one to be charged with her ex's murder. Linda bravely stepped up, intending to be the one to confess. But before she had a chance, Stacey came up with an idea. After a run-in with Dean, she began plotting. Dean, cocky as ever, declared that no one could touch him. "None of it sticks," he shouted in Albert Square, making Harvey begin ranting about how men like Dean just do what they want and get away with it. But Stacey wasn't having that. Instead, we saw her head to Dean's flat with some vague excuse about putting the past behind them before he left Walford. And tucked inside Stacey's jacket was the murder weapon. The viewers loved this latest twist. "Stacey setting Dean up for Keanu, things you love to see," said one delighted fan. "The Six framing him for Keanu's murder is going to be perfect," agreed another pleased viewer. While another fan simply said, "Thanks Stacey." Other fans pointed out the twist was signposted way back in February 2023 during the Flash Forward episode. Back then we saw the women toast the men in their lives, saying, "May they get what they deserve." The viewers were delighted that it seems that Dean's going to get what he deserves. "Let's go," said one thrilled fan. EastEnders usually airs Monday to Thursday on BBC One and BBC iPlayer. Check our TV guide for more information. Carrie is a writer, author and editor with a lifelong love of the soaps, a passion for TV drama of all kinds, and an obsessive devotion to Strictly Come Dancing. She was features editor of All About Soap magazine for more than a decade, covering every bit of excitement from all the UK soaps and the Aussies, and still writes about all the juiciest gossip from the street, the square, and the Dales whenever she can. Carrie's also an author of historical fiction, and her two jobs collided when she got the chance to write two novels based on Emmerdale and the Sugden, Tate and Dingle families during WW2. Please subscribe our channel.